Well, hello there guys, and welcome to another episode of Vietnam 65. If you guys were here in our last episode, you would know that we're having some definite trouble in this particular Let's Play. Right now we're down significantly, as you guys can see, in actual political points, which allow us to not only buy new units, but to heal the units that are here at our medical station. So we really need to improve things. Right now we do have a Green Beret unit training some ARVN guys, so we will get some much needed support from them, but we really need to get lucky by basically just spotting the enemy and taking them out as soon as possible. We do have a howitzer in the area, but besides that, you know, we're in a little bit of trouble, and I'm starting to think, should we take these wounded units out and use them for defense purposes? If you guys think we should, let me know. If anything, we could take them out just for the sake of sending them to some of these villages. For instance, you know, we could send them to this village and possibly look for some VC. So I'm going to try it. I don't know if it's a good idea. Like I said, I'll go ahead and pick up these guys. So let's go ahead and pick up one of the less experienced troops, because if they're going to die, I hate to say this, but I don't want my best to die. So let's go ahead. We're going to fly over. And let's go ahead and end our turn here. Okay, some VC just went by, as you guys saw there. Wow! Whoa! Enemy ambush on our base. Holy shit. Okay, the enemy just attacked us. As you guys can imagine, that's serious. I'm going to go ahead and try to hit their PT-76. I'm imagining that... Damn it! PT-76 got away. So you can see this stuff is getting dangerous. I mean, the enemy here, they just are managing to beat our ass. I'm going to go ahead and get these guys deeper into the woods and eventually set up an ambush, but right now I'm concerned about our base. I think that it's okay. The engineer truck's over here, so we don't have to worry about that, but of course this is not necessarily good. I'm going to go ahead and drop these guys off over here, and this in itself is a bit of a risky move. Okay, they can't even drop over there, so let's put them here, and let's go ahead and send this helicopter back to base. I'm going to go ahead and start resupplying the guys over here that need supplies, these guys specifically. Let's bring stuff to them. But I hate that so far we fired 3 shots with that howitzer and not a single one is hit yet. So the howitzer's rate of success so far has been pretty poor. And I think actually Michael Corey mentioned in the last video, I always appreciate his comments, that we just have had very bad luck in the second part of the Let's Play. So we're going to keep trying our best. Okay, NVA activity in the region, but sadly we didn't get an actual spot for where that NVA activity was. So let's go ahead and take a look at these guys. I guess we can move closer towards this village. Oh! Okay, wow. We actually succeeded. Unbelievable. We just got very lucky. We actually just succeeded in destroying a PT-76 and one of their VC units just by firing at them. Now, that is making me feel like we have some hope here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop an airstrike right on this NVA infantry. Boom, we took them out. Oh, come on. The closer we get, guys, to getting to a positive number, the more likely that we can actually win this Let's Play. So I'm really hoping that these soldiers can actually find the enemy over here. I'm not relying on it because it's unlikely that they'll spot them next turn unless they're attacked, but I really hope that they can put up a good fight, and if anything we'll set up an ambush near this village. Let's go ahead, make sure we don't have to do anything else. Yeah, that's about it, and we will end our turn.
ARVN unit deployed.
Oh, we've got an ARVN unit out. I always love that. Let's move him into our main base. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, so as you guys can see, the enemy actually left us a nice little mine surprise. And I would have never thought they would have left that right in front of our base, but that's the perfect place to put it. So I am a little annoyed, but pleasantly surprised. Let's go ahead and end our turn here. Okay, more VC attacking our wounded units. We stop them. Oh, man, great job. We're being attacked in the north. Another spectacular defense by our men. Our main base. Oh, holy shit. Okay, so, wow, a lot just happened there. Our main base was assaulted. Obviously, we can't deal with that. We can't have that. We're going to go ahead and fire with our howitzer at this PT-76. Beautiful, guys. We just hit the PT-76. I don't want to get too excited because right now we have to be extremely careful. And not only that, our howitzer is starting to run out of ammo. I guess we could just drop ammo off. Yeah, we can. Beautiful. We'll resupply the artillery. Unfortunately, we have to go back to the base to start getting the supplies, but that's not that much of a problem. And with these guys, I'm going to go ahead and set up an ambush because I have the feeling that the enemy's going to be back. Let's go ahead, get in here, and actually, what we should do is we should pick these guys up if we can this turn. And go ahead and bring them back to the main base. But of course we can't this turn, so we're just going to have to wait. Let's take a look and see how many units we have waiting here. 2. So I'm going to go ahead and end the turn.
Carrying out existing orders. Some units have no orders.
And here we go, guys. Okay, we're really hoping that we got that much needed medical attention for our troops, and there we go. They're ready to go. This is beautiful. This gives me some hope that we could still win here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to drop down, pick up this unit of infantry, move them over here to our main fire base. Of course, we still have units over here defending the main fire base, so we won't stop doing that. Let's get these guys out more in the open and see if we can pick them up, and if not, we'll get them next turn. Yeah, we're going to have to get them next turn, unfortunately. It's unfortunate, you know, when these guys get wounded, it's really hard to get them back. So that's always a constant battle. Now, another good thing is we've gotten our hearts and minds back up to 50, which is awesome. I'm going to go ahead and move up with these units, and I'm going to try to minesweep around this village. Strangely enough, this village is uncooperative despite being on our side, which means that the NVA are definitely around and are basically scaring the hell out of the villagers. So we need to be very aware. Let's go ahead and pick up these guys, and we'll fly them out to the first fire base over here. And we'll just stay put for this. At this point, we'll stay put. Let's go ahead and see if we can drop them off, actually, at the fire base. Beautiful. So now we've got a unit out here. We'll go ahead and select them, and we'll start moving them towards the south. I'm very wary of mines at this point, but I am extremely happy that we got to get some much-needed health to those units. And let's go ahead, drop some supplies off. I can already tell they're going to need those.
Units moving out.
Wow, guys, so we got extremely lucky there. We had some very, very good luck in that fight, to be honest with you. Now, I'm not going to jinx myself, so let's go ahead. We'll end the turn, and as you can see, this guy has to fly back to the artillery with the ammunition, and let's see what happens. Okay, no NVA contacts this turn. That's good for me. I don't mind one bit. One thing I totally forgot about this unit down here because I was so preoccupied with the guys up north doing so well. So let's go ahead, drop off some cigarettes, sea rations, etc. to these guys. I'm sure they want some. And we'll go ahead and, with these guys, I would love to go over here to the west where we know the enemy definitely was before. But since we've had so much activity in this area, I really need to focus around here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to visit all these villages. I'm going to do everything I can. Let's get in here. No new intelligence, and actually what we'll do before leaving this village is we'll go ahead and sweep for mines. Okay, so these guys need to get out on the road. And let's see how this works out. We'll drop these guys off. What about up here? This is the place where we actually got mined, hit by mines, so we have to be very careful. And let's pick these guys up.
Inbound to LZ.
We'll take them back to the main defensive base here, and hopefully we don't get attacked by RPGs on the way, but I think we're pretty safe. Okay, so these guys are resupplying, as we can see. It looks like, what is...
Artillery resupply.
There we go. Now our howitzer is ready to go, and it's actually got one rank up, which is really cool. I'm going to go ahead and move into this village, and we'll actually sweep for mines, which is going to make the villagers like us a little bit more. So there we go, and look at that! Awesome! We actually found some mines, guys, so that's beautiful. Unfortunately, that doesn't give us any political power, but nonetheless, it's pretty powerful to the populace. Makes them trust us, essentially, and we garner more respect from them, so that's awesome. We'll keep moving in with these guys. If that guy's going back to base, what's this guy doing? Send him up here. I want to make sure that everybody is on the move, and let's make sure that our Green Beret is training more Arvin units. Okay, there we go. We'll go ahead and end our turn.
Some units have no orders.
Okay, NVA are moving, and as we can see, they have actually set more mines. We can actually see the mines, which is pretty amazing. I'm going to go ahead. Do we have any units here that can do anything about that? I wonder if we can howitzer the minefield. No, we can't. So we're going to have to get our guys up here to deal with this, which really sucks. We'll get closer with this unit. go ahead and drop off some supplies because they desperately need those supplies.
Pre-supply mission commenced.
Go ahead and move back,
Moving out.
and let's move into this village.
Units moving to coordinates.
Oh boy, we have an NVA base, guys, right there. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to sweep for mines, and this is probably not a good time to be sweeping for mines, but what the hell, we've got to do something, and let's start marching towards that base. I'm going to go ahead and see if we can get a howitzer shot off it, although I think it's out of range. Oh, it's just out of range, look at that. We definitely want to get that thing. So let's go ahead, we're going to focus all our efforts on destroying that NVA base. I may actually go ahead and pick up these guys, if I can get them. Let's go ahead and try. Pick up the troops.
Down to LZ.
And we're going to try to drop them off over here on the western part of the base. So let's go ahead. We also get an airstrike next turn. Oh, shit! Okay, that was not good. So let's actually fly this back to the base. That's really bad. I don't want us to get shot down. We also have NVA units up here, as you guys can see. So we've got a lot to deal with here. And certainly a lot to look forward to in the next turn. So I hope you guys will continue watching. Thank you so much for all the support so far. Make sure to keep posting those comments. They really help me push to strive, make more videos, etc. So always post the comments, hit the like button. It really helps, guys. Thank you so much. We will be back in the next episode to hopefully take on this NVA base. It's the first one we spotted in this Let's Play, and it's going to be a deadly, deadly fight. Thank you guys, and have an awesome day.